Hello Sagittarius, this is a general spiritual horoscope, so please take what resonates and let go of the rest. We'll start off with some runes and then we'll clarify with some cards. Alright, let's get started. What does Sagittarius need to know? So for your current state, you've got all these. For the past, you've got Isa. You've got Aries. Rado. And for the future, you have Suelu. So let's take a look here. So let me explain each one and then we'll get into the details. So Algiz is about protection. Isa is patience. Awaz is about like letting go and surrendering. Rado is about a journey, and then Suelu is all about like wholeness. So what I'd say here is like what you need to let go. It is, the word that just popped into my head is like preconceived notions. So preconceived notions of a situation, or like how you're expecting things to go. And like what I want to say here is like once you've let go of that, like it like changes your outlook on things, and it brings you on a completely different journey and path, because you've got Rado here and it's about a journey. And so what I want to say with that, like once you let go of those, like how you let go of the expectations, then you really open yourself out to being authentic, because you're living for yourself. You're doing not what people are expecting from you, but doing things because you want to. So what I want to say here with Algiz and the protection is more along the lines of like the confidence that you need to like let go of the expectations and what people may be expecting from you, and then you'll actually get the peace that you're looking for, and that sense of wholeness for your soul. But with Isa and the patience is that like with those preconceived notions and those expectations, like you're waiting for things to come into place, and they're not, maybe not necessarily going the way you were expecting them to. And this is what I want to say here, like once you let go of the expectations, you go with the flow, and things will start going in the direction they're meant to, because then you're just rolling with the punches, rolling with the energy, and you're doing things for you and for your soul versus what everyone's expecting from you and a certain situation. Actually, let me go to some cards. What can we clarify for Sagittarius? What I want to say here too is actually like we talked about the expectations, but also what I want to say here is that you want to set boundaries, because once you set boundaries, it's hard to do, but once you set them, it gives you a new sense of happiness, because then you can clearly articulate, this is where I draw the line. No, I want to do this. Yes, I'll do this. And these are the dates. These are the times. Like once you set those, the only word that I have is boundaries, you really do get that peace that you're looking for. Okay, what does Sagittarius need to know? You've got adventures. So we talked about here that like once you set the boundaries, let go of the expectations, and it changes the energy, and you're on a completely new path. This is what this card is coming in to represent, the adventures. You've got standstill. So here we talked about the patience, and like things weren't necessarily falling into place, and this is where the standstill and the patience come together. Okay, here's 2 cards. So opportunity and patience again. So whatever was in the past, you really need to just let go of those expectations and go with the flow. Like, look at the adventures here. Like you've got this waterfall. So and the waterfall, like there's no stopping it. You can't just stop the waterfall. So once you start going with the flow, like that energy that comes in, that change really gets you to that final state of really having peace in your soul. And the patience, like that, like there's really something about these expectations that is really causing a disruption right now. But if you let that go, oh my goodness, like things really start flowing. You've got Rado for the journey, and you've got this whole waterfall. But here, look, I talked about that disruption, and look here, like, I don't know if you can see that, but like all those rapids, and that's not what you want. Like, if you look at the energy in your life, you want things to be peaceful and calm. Like, you don't want the rapids. You want like that beautiful sunny day on a river, and you're just going with the flow. Let's pull out a couple other cards. What does Sagittarius need to know? What can we clarify? You've got Spirit Guide. So what I'll say here with the Spirit Guide, it is, because we talked about the confidence of like letting go of those expectations. And so that's what I'd say here, is that like trust in yourself, and trust that those that have passed, that are in heaven watching over you, want you to have peace in your soul and want you to have everything. So let them guide you and get you to that end state. Okay, let's grab these 2 cards. So you've got healing and home. So what I'd say about home, it is like, because we talked about finding like that peace in your soul, and that's what home here is representing, is like home is your comfort zone, right? So like you really want to have peace in your soul. And look, you've got the healing card too. So it's really, you will get that sense of peace once the expectations are chucked out the window. All right, that's what I have for Sagittarius for you at the time. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.